Hey guys, it's Miss Carol. I hope you had a wonderful break. We're going to have a good day today. Make sure you're super nice to the guest teacher. They're going to pause the video or rewind it when needed, and they're also going to use the kitchen timer to keep track of our time. I tried, and with the software, it wasn't letting us hear the sound of the timers that are already in the presentation, so our guest teacher will be doing that for us today. If there's something that isn't working or missing, please send someone to Senor McMahon in room A17 and he will help you out. Make sure you participate fully. Even though I'm not there, I'm still watching you. So find an elbow partner or an eyeball partner. If your partner isn't there or if you don't have one, it is your responsibility today to make sure that you are working 100% and giving it your all. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to get rid of my face so you guys don't have that in the way. Okay, today we are working on ICANN number 22. So let's go ahead and get out your planners. We're going to write down ICANN number 22. I can label clothing items. So ICANN number 22, I can label clothing items. You will be getting your grade for this today from your packet. So make sure that you are doing your work, especially your work in your packet. We are going to get started today with our tiny cards. You know the drill. Allez à tinycards.duolingo.com. And you're looking for lesson EF space 06.01. So ouvrez vos Chromebooks et allez à tinycards.duolingo.com. Lesson EF space 06.01. Guest teacher, please start the kitchen timer for 5 minutes and pause the video. Okay, super classe. Fermez vos Chromebooks, s'il vous plaît. Fermez vos Chromebooks. Okay, let's look at some traditional clothing since we're talking about clothes. This clothing is from Côte d'Ivoire. Okay, Côte d'Ivoire is also known as the Ivory Coast. By a raise of hands, how many of you know what continent the Ivory Coast is on? Good. The Ivory Coast is in Africa, and as you can tell, they have lots of bright colors. They're wearing looser, cooler clothing for the warm temperatures there in Côte d'Ivoire. Okay, excellent. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. I know this is going to be kind of funny because I'm not there to hear you, but I still need you practicing because our assessment's going to be speaking. So it's super important that you are participating and practicing. So here we go. Les vêtements. Une casquette. Un bonnet. Une ceinture. Les lunettes. Des chaussures. Des sandals. Des tennis. Des bottes. Une robe. Une jupe. Un sweat à capuche. Un sweat à capuche. Un manteau. Un pull. Un jean. No, French is so tricky, right? You didn't know you knew all these words. I bet you know the next one. Un pantalon jogger. Un short. Un legging. Une blouse. Un polo. Un t-shirt. Un cordon. Okay, let's go through, make sure we know what all of these mean. Okay, class, qu'est-ce que c'est en anglais? So you're going to tell me what it is en anglais. Okay, un cordon. Good. Un t-shirt. Correct, it's a t-shirt. Un polo. Good, again, it's a polo, so that is a shirt that has a collar on it. Une blouse. Okay, good. This is like a nice, nicer shirt than like a t-shirt. Un legging. Good, leggings. Un short. Excellent, c'est shorts. Un pantalon jogger. Good. Un jean. Excellent. I told you, you guys are so good at French. Look at this. I'm not even here. Not even teaching you and you already know what it is. Un pull. Good. So un pull is like a sweater. I remember because you pull it over your head. You have to pull it over your head. Un manteau. Okay, this is a coat, like a winter coat that we'd wear right now because the weather is cold. I remember it like, it sounds kind of like a manteau. Manteau. Un sweat à capuche. Excellent. A hoodie. Une jupe. Good, a skirt. Une robe. A dress. Oui. Des battes. Boots. Excellent. Des tennis. Good, tennis shoes. So these are your like Converse, what most of you guys are probably wearing. Des sandals. Bien. Des chaussures. Okay, this is the word for shoes in general. En anglais, qu'est-ce que c'est les lunettes? Good, this is glasses. Une ceinture. Excellent. So I remember une ceinture because it goes around your center. Okay, so a belt goes around your center. So it's une ceinture. Un bonnet. Bien. Specifically, this is like a beanie. Une casquette. It's not just a hat, it's like a baseball cap. Et les vêtements? Okay, that's the word for clothing. Good. We're going to go through these again. This time, however, if you are wearing the item, you are going to stand up. And if you are not wearing the item, you are going to sit down. The guest teacher can go ahead and give people who are participating fully euros, the yellow euros that I left. Okay, so répétez, and don't forget if you're wearing it as well, stand up. Okay, répétez les vêtements. We should all be standing up. You're all wearing clothes today. Levez-vous. Come on, come on, come on. Do it, do it, do it. Levez-vous. Merci. Okay, une casquette. Un bonnet. Une ceinture. Les lunettes. Les chaussures. And everyone should be up on this one because you're all wearing some sort of shoe. And then you'll also stay up when your specific shoe type is given. Des sandals. Bien. Répétez. Des tennis. Des bottes. Une robe. No one? No one's wearing one today? Oh là là. Répétez. Une jupe. No one again? Oh là là. Un sweat à capuche. Make sure you keep those hoods off too. Un manteau. Un pull. Un jean. Okay, that should be most of us up. Levez-vous. Un jean. Bien, merci. Répétez. Un pantalon jogger. Un short. Un legging. Une blouse. Un polo. Un t-shirt. We should all be wearing one of these too. Répétez. Un cordon. Merci. Très bien. Asseyez-vous. Asseyez-vous. Sit down. Asseyez-vous. OK. Ouvrez vos paquets, s'il vous plaît. Ouvrez vos paquets et tournez à la page 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ouvrez vos paquets et tournez à la page 8, exercice E. Okay, on this page, you're going to see a lot of articles of clothing. You need to label these in French. You're going to have about 2 minutes on this slide and 3 minutes on the next slide. And I was even nice this time, and I think these are all in order. Okay, so you need to write these down. Une casquette, un bonnet, une ceinture, les lunettes, des chaussures, des sandals, des tennis, et des bottes. Guest teacher, please pause the video, and this should take them about 2 minutes to copy all of these down. All right, here is your next page. For this one, you have 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to write down une robe, une jupe, un sweat à capuche, un manteau, un pull, un jean, un pantalon jogger, un short, un legging, une blouse, un polo, et un t-shirt. So guest teacher, please pause the video and give students 3 minutes to write these words down. Okay, we are now going to play Bang. You can go ahead and use page 8 to check your teammates, but when it's your turn, don't use page 8. So as a table, we're going to be playing Bang. We've played this before, but let's go through the directions just so you don't forget. As a table, take turns pulling out a card. You need to see what the item is and say that clothing item in French to keep the card. If you cannot say what that item is, if you don't know what it is or don't know how to say it in French, you need to put the card back into the bag. If you draw a Bang card, you need to put all of your cards that you've won back into the bag, except for the bang card. You can keep that out, though I'd probably play putting it back in until the last 2 minutes of class or 2 minutes of the game. And then the person on your table with the most bang cards wins. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and pause the video, pass out the bang bags. I put them up by the dot cam, and then you're going to play for 7 minutes. Once that timer goes off that you've played for 7 minutes, collect all the cards. The winner is going to bring back up the bang bag to the guest teacher, and then they can give you €1 if you were the winner at your table. So again, you have 7 minutes to play. Please pause the video now. Okay, excellent. I hope you had a lot of fun playing game. Bang. Let's go ahead and review these again. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Les vêtements. Un bonnet. Des chaussures. Les lunettes. Des sandals. Une casquette. Des bottes. Une blouse. Une robe. Un sweat à capuche. So this is normally the part of the lesson when whenever I say capuche, I'll put someone's hood up on their head because it sounds like magic. Capuche. Un manteau. Un pull. Un jean. Une ceinture. Une jupe. Des tennis. Un pantalon jogger. Un short. Un legging. Un polo. Un t-shirt. Un cordon. Excellent, merci. Alors, répétez que, portes-tu aujourd'hui? Bien, répétez que portes-tu aujourd'hui? Encore, répétez que portes-tu aujourd'hui? Good, class. And what does that mean? Excellent. What are you wearing today? So to answer que portes-tu aujourd'hui, we're going to say je porte. Répétez, je porte. Excellent. Répétez. Que portes-tu aujourd'hui? Good. Répétez que portes-tu aujourd'hui? Je porte. Excellent. Répétez. Que portes-tu aujourd'hui? Je porte un pull, un jean et des tennis. Bien, merci. OK, alors, tournez à exercice F, s'il vous plaît. Exercice F. C'est page 7. Sorry about that. I didn't have that in here. Let me fix that really fast. So, page 7. Exercice F. Okay, que portes-tu aujourd'hui? So, que portes-tu aujourd'hui means what are you wearing today? So, you are going to answer that question. Que portes-tu aujourd'hui? You need to include at least 3 items. I'm assuming you're wearing like a shirt and some pants and some shoes. So that is at least 3 items. You should also be wearing your lanyard. So that's another one you could do. But you're going to start your sentence writing on page 7, exercise F, with je porte. And then you need to list at least 3 items. Let me see if I can do my cool highlight click. No. Cool. I found my cool button. So you're going to write je porte and then an item that you're wearing, another item that you're wearing. A means and then your other item that you're wearing. For example, this lady put je porte une blouse. So je porte une blouse. Okay. Une jupe. So then she put une jupe et des chaussures. Et des chaussures. So go ahead, write what you are wearing today. Guest teacher, please pause the video and give students 1 minute and 30 seconds. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to be on the same page. Exercice J. Okay, so this says ask 2 boy classmates and 2 girl classmates their name and what they are wearing. You are going to record their name and then at least 1 clothing item. So this is why we practiced writing it, so that way you know what to say. Okay, so let's go ahead and practice what you need to say. So how do we ask someone what's your name? Good. It's comment t'appelles-tu? And how do we answer comment t'appelles-tu? Je m'appelle. Excellent. Merci. And then how do we ask what are you wearing today? Good. Que portes-tu aujourd'hui? And to answer that, what are we going to say? Je porte. Good. So let's practice. Répétez. Comment t'appelles-tu? Je m'appelle. Que portes-tu aujourd'hui? Je porte. Bien, let's practice one more time. Répétez. Comment t'appelles-tu? Je m'appelle Madame Carol. Bien, répétez. Que portes-tu aujourd'hui? Répétez. Je porte un jean, un sweat à capuche et des chaussures. Okay, good. So that is what you are going to do. And then the top 2, where it's using il, I-L, that's where you're going to write the ones that where you ask 2 boy classmates, and the ones that have L, E-L-L-E, is where you're going to do the ones for 2 girl classmates. So go ahead, pause the video, and you are going to ask 2 boy classmates, 2 girl classmates their name and what they are wearing in French. Our assessment is going to be speaking, so I need you practicing speaking. Guest teacher, this is going to take them 4 to 5 minutes. If you could go around and make sure they are speaking in French, that would be superb. I'll see you guys after the pause. Okay, ça va bien? Ça va comme ci, comme ça? Ou ça va mal? Ça va comme ci, comme ça va bien? Oh, et ça va mal aussi, d'accord. Alors, bien. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Répétez. Les vêtements. Une casquette. Un bonnet. Un cordon. Une ceinture. Les lunettes. Les chaussures. Les sandals. Les tennis. Les bottes. Une robe. Une jupe. Un sweat à capuche. Un manteau. Un pull. Un jean. Un pantalon. jogger, un short, un legging, une blouse, un polo, un t-shirt. Excellent. OK, tournez à la page 9, exercice H, s'il vous plaît. Page 9, exercice H. Okay, so you should have a monster and you're just working on the monster. Don't do K. You are not writing anything on K, that bottom part. You're just working on the top half with the monster. You need to draw, color, and label clothing items on your monster. You must label at least 5 clothing items. Okay, you have an example here. Notice, so they drew lunettes, and then they labeled les lunettes. They drew un bonnet and labeled un bonnet. They drew un collier, ça veut dire a necklace, and they wrote un collier. He's wearing un polo, so they wrote un polo. He has une ceinture, so they wrote une ceinture. Une montre for his watch, un jean for his pants, and then des tennis ou des chaussures for his shoes. So you need to decorate your monster. You have this monster. You can make it into a boy, girl. I don't care. You have the rest of class time. It needs to be colored and labeled with the clothing items in French. Je m'excuse. Okay, you know where the colored pencils are. Make sure the last 2 minutes of class you clean up. So colored pencils need to go back in their boxes, put away. Chairs tucked in those last 2 minutes. Make sure your packets get put away and have an awesome day. Great job, guys.